Yeah, but those are the ones I actually got the photo of, right? Maybe you got Felipe Luis and his convictions, right? That's right. Complaining about both the board and players, right? That's exactly what happened.
Felipe Luis is the most lost in the squad. If you stop to analyze, really, he's lost. His interviews are disconnected. Just stop and analyze. He makes no sense when he talks, yet insists the team is doing well, even though it's not. If the team were doing well, if they had been champions against Corinthians, if they had been champions now this week, they would have a better performance in the state championship, because Madureira is not a benchmark, man.
No, I said that. I don't know if you saw my videos. I said, look, I don't want anyone celebrating a win against Madureira is a joke, right? It's not a benchmark for anything. Madureira, Sampaio, and Correa are not a benchmark for anything, No, no way, no way, no way. Now we know, Macula, look, you know I really say it. I say it. Damn, if I think something's wrong, I say it, brother. We know the team won everything last year. We know how to appreciate everything the team won last year, but now the start of the year is starting to look like 2023, right?
Does it happen? It's just that soccer is it's cyclical, it's dynamic, and the team that invests well has to win every year. Since last year is over and they invested even more, they'll win again. So you can't start the year with the power that Flamengo has, the way things are. Before it was a physical factor, and now what are you going to blame? First of all, in my opinion, Felipe Luis was weak when he didn't stick to the plan. Because of pressure from everyone, he ended up bringing the team back. Before who had to come back there.
I'll take the blame. Here. Hey, Makula, you know your friend here was complaining? I was one of the ones who was complaining. Man, the kids can't handle it, but do you remember what my suggestion was? You don't? My suggestion was to put the guys who had just been hired, Vital, Andri, the guys who weren't overloaded the previous year, and the
players who weren't used
the whole year. It wasn't about including everyone, just about including them. That's it.
Maybe their teams would return and improve, but that's just talk. It also avoids the responsibility of commitment. Since we came back earlier, let's actually change our lives. You can't just walk on the field. You can't have the technical mistakes that Flamengo is making, absurd passing mistakes with qualified players.
A team that can't get a shot on goal, and in 2 games against those guys didn't score a single goal from open play against Lanús, only from penalties. That's the situation.
But here it's coming to an end, brother.
Okay.